All right, yeah, we got the new Sherman Max in the box, brand new, brand spanking new. Sherman Max, Veteran Sherman Max. Come with this little tiny little pad. Let's take out a box. See what it's what's the build quality is like. Is it the same as the original Sherman, or is it totally different? Let's have a quick tear down on this Sherman Max. Hi, I'm Kevin. Today we'll be looking at the new Sherman Max. I know it's quite late we got it in, so because it was shipped in the delay. So yeah, so this is the new Sherman Max that we have now, and I'd like to do a video to see what the difference is between the new version and the old version. Well, version Max and the normal Sherman. So let's have a look. I got it on the bench. Here we are. Everything's the same. The shells looks exactly the same. So let's open it up and see what we find. Okay, so the Sherman Max, the screws are still the same. So it's they should use anti-rust screw, but the screw hasn't been changed. It's the same screw. The frame, let's see if it's still the same material. Yeah, so they haven't changed that, because on the old Sherman, they all get rust on the bottom here, and it's so annoying when every time you scratch it, it rusts. So it's still the same. So the pedal is anti-rust, but the screw are still rusted screw, so they haven't changed that yet. They should update those screws now. This is supposed to be the new Max, and all the screws should be replaced. So that's the outside. I would expect, they change the new screw, stainless steel or something, and this is the stainless steel rod or something, so it doesn't rust. There you go. So first look at it. Let's have a look. Let's zoom in. Okay. Let's see what's changed. So on the bottom, the pedal bracket is changed. So they're using the same style as the Veteran's Abrams. 3 big bolt mount to hold the motor, and then to hold the plastic shell onto the pedal. So you got 4 screw, 5, 6, which is here. So this is very solidly held in, and they seal the hole here with silicone. So obviously when you change the tire, you have to cut open the seal and undo this cable from the motherboard. So I see it go up here. Now they put this cable management here, now this type, which is on top of this new clip. Okay, see the new clip? This new clip has 2 screws there. So obviously if the clip breaks, this cable will be loose. So they're still using the same plastic clip, which they should use a metal clip rather than a plastic clip. They still haven't changed that. So we've got 2 plastic clip, and this one is a different type, which they modify so that holds the motor cable as well. The cable is all nice and thick, which is good. That goes into here. And the battery, they stick some masking tape here. Let's see what's there. So just masking tape over the battery. This pointless, really. I much rather see the cushioning on the sides of the battery here, rather than just a masking tape. Okay. So So you got cushion on the bottom, no cushion on the side, and on the side here as well. What they have done is now there's no cushion on the battery, because the BMS used to be on top of here, but now I think they removed it, so there's no BMS on the top. So the BMS is probably on the bottom of the other side. So the bottom of the BMS is underneath instead on the top. What they have done is put this block here, okay, the block to stop the shell pressing against it. But the block is flush in with the battery here. Okay, I think it's a little bit too low, so it's flush with the battery plastic. But that doesn't stop the shell bending and hit the battery here. You see there? I suppose it's harder to hit it. It's better than before, because it's just like flush in here. Look, it's not raised slightly high, so it's flush in. Because you know plastic, when you pressurize it, it bends. The plastic tends to bend a bit. So when you push it, the plastic will go in a bit. And this is where the dent that damage the battery usually. So this is flushing. I'd rather have this a little bit raised up, but it's not. So this is the battery in there. So masking tape, no cushion on either side. There's a cushion there to stop the battery going up, and we're still using the same fuse block. So what I'm going to do is open this up to check the fuse connector to see if it's the same as the previous model. Sherman, the normal Sherman. So let's open that up. Okay, so this is the Sherman Max. Let's have a look, see if anything is changed. So it's still got the back panel on the top there with the same connector. Bluetooth, backlight cable going there, plug, charging socket cable, battery, the motor cable, all nice and tight, yeah. And the cable is all neatly tucked in there. Okay, so it looks exactly the same. The capacitor is different. They're using a different, probably the same capacitor with a blue wrapping instead of clear wrapping that you can see. Yeah, it's got different blue wrapping capacitor in there, and you can't see the value on there, that one. But yeah, everything looks the same. More powerful motor, more battery, and bigger motor. Yeah, there's not much you can see here, but the design is everything exactly the same. Nothing has changed. At least the motor cable is nice and neat now, wrapped in there, nice and fresh and new. Same connector. Yep, nothing has changed. All the same, just a more torquey machine with a bigger motor and battery. Here you are. So that is the Sherman Max. Everything's the same, only the battery and the motor and probably the ball is different. That's it.